Okay, so first I just want to show you the kick pattern, because this is like probably the most important piece to this whole entire song, because it gives the song a ton of bounce, and it's kind of what makes the song kind of like a Flying Lotus beat. So here it is. So yeah, it sounds kind of weird by itself, but with the snare, I made it so the snare is like every other beat. So it's pretty standard, so that way it's not too hard to listen to it. It's not too confusing. So here's the snare pattern, pretty basic. You can see I kind of doubled up on the snare, like right here. Gives it like a thicker sound, and then right here is like a roll. And I also put in a reverse snare on every other snare, so it makes every other snare a lot more impactful. And here's how that sounds. Yeah. And then we have pretty basic hi-hats. I wanted it to stay every other note, so it's like butta butta butta. So it keeps that syncopation with the kick. And here's how the hi-hats sound. And I have that randomized velocity on the hi-hat, so it gives it some more variety. Now I also put a open hat right before every other snare, so again it packs more punch. It sounds like this. Okay. And then I have this main synth that I created myself on Vital, and here's how it sounds. And here's the pattern I made for it. And it kind of has that like, I guess like wind up sort of sound, like a wind up box, a music box. So it's kind of eerie. And then I EQ'd it at the beginning and right here, so it kind of like has a wah wah effect. And then also, here's the second synth that comes in on the 9th bar. Sounds like this. I also created it from scratch on Vital. Yeah, so that's how that sounds. There's two saw waves. One is pitched up, one is pitched down. Here's how the pitched down one sounds. It's really deep, gives it a lot of thickness. Here's the first oscillator by itself. And then I have a third one, which is just sounds like this, and it's pitched up a lot. Yeah. So yeah, that's that. I also have some compression on it and reverb. And here's the pattern I made for this synth. I also put an EQ on synth 2, so it kind of builds up right here. Then I also put in some sound effects. Here's the first one. Just a girl moaning. And then here's a riser I put before the beat drop. And here's another sound effect I got. So it gives the song some texture. And then after the beat goes on with all the instruments for a while, then it cuts off. And then I introduce a third synth, which sounds like this. And I also created this from scratch on Vital. I have this preset here for the oscillator one, sounds like this. I have oscillator 2 with the square wave. And then 3, I have this. Just a little buzzing in the high end. And then effects, I have again reverb, and I have phaser, so it kind of sounds different throughout the song. And then once again I have a riser right here, so when the beat drops it hits a little harder. Alright, thanks for watching this video, and I'll actually play a portion of the beat right now, but if you want to listen to the whole beat, you can listen to it on my SoundCloud, link in description.